A smashing blast from the past.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to a bit of
Developed by vicarious visions.
Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy. I'm hoping this might be the final part, because I must admit, I want to move on from this game,
It's Crash
but
Bandicoot.
at the same time I don't, because it's like, I do like playing the game, but I'm kind of tired, I'm like, I want to do something else. But do I? What am I going to play next? Dawn of War? I need a widescreen fixer and whatnot. So yes, I do apologise, and in fact no, I don't apologise for the delay on this. That's the one time I'm not going to apologise. I don't apologise for the delay on this part, because I'm on holiday. A well-deserved break. And I think I am going to actually purchase more leave. I'm going to get an 8. I'm not just going to settle for the usual extra 5 days. I'm actually buy 10 days of leave. Just because I really do like my holidays, and I value my time off more than I do any money I make from my job, so yeah. This really is one of those times where I'm like, I'll take a pay cut if it means I get to do what I want to do. Oh yeah, I was also not wearing my Crash Bandicoot hoodie today, am I? Okay, that's a fail. So I have got my Hogs of War shirt on. I've remembered as well the store I got this from. It's called 7 Squared. It's where I got my Warlock of Fire top keep. Warlock of Adamant Mountain shirt, Sparrow the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot hoodie, this. They do a nice range of nerd shirts. Aha, I forgot I have the double jump. But yeah, I mean, I forget, I just forgot right now I've got the double jump. It has been way too long. So yeah, I'm thinking like, do I want to play Crash Bandicoot? It's about time as well. Double jump, John. It's your favourite move. It does actually feel really awkward. So yeah. So I'll play Crash Bandicoot 4, see how I feel about it, but I'm not going to go nuts for it. Weird sound layers here. Oh, a death root. That's nice, isn't it? A lovely, challenging death root. I wonder if we'll get all the crates here. In fact, I don't think there are any crates because all the bumper is separate. Like, sorry, do the artists for this game just have an aversion to good music? They just really do not like to make the good parts of the songs stand out, do they? That sounds okay. Futuristic. Which is great if you're, you know, doing like a medley. Like Banjo-Kazooie's Worlds. I must play Banjo-Kazooie for the channel. That'll be fun, but I want to get better at it before I play it. Okay, so we got that, but we didn't get the silver gem. So I'll go back and do that again. Yeah. I'm not going for 100% with this game. I've decided I'm not going to do time trials. So I'll do time trials, enough time trials to get where we need to go next. But that's it. Like to unlock the extra zone if we haven't got it already. Because because it takes us to future tense, so I'm not that bothered. But hey, you know, I like to play for the gems.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back...
I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
So yeah. There seems to be a lot of cool platform games coming out. Steam Next Fest had a series of demos and some other platform games, and they look pretty good. I can't remember the names of any of them, but yeah, do check out the list of games that are coming out. It is absolutely worthwhile to do so. I keep forgetting I've got the double jump. It's just been too long. I think I'd be better off playing Sims today, to be honest, but never mind it. I've seen some Crash 4 gameplay. Seems quite interesting. I've seen someone just like break one of the developers' time attacks, personal bests. And my god, it's insane what you gotta do for the relics. I mean, whatever I will say about Toys for Bob's difficulty that they chose for that game, it will never be as bad as Crash Bash. So if you're not familiar, Crash Bash was a party game by Eurocom, who made a party game because Mario Party exists, and if it exists, Crash has to copy it. That's just the way it is. And sometimes it works out well, sometimes it doesn't. Crash Bash as a multiplayer game versus our cooperative is incredibly good. It's very fun. It is a bit trite after a while, but it's okay. You definitely want to play the campaign co-op. If you play it single player, for me it's like, it doesn't matter if you got 200% in that game. It's like bragging rights, but it's bragging rights for a game that nobody cares about. I mean, I'd be impressed that you can do it, but I'm like, it's not that big a deal to me, I think. Or many people, which is a shame really, because it just seems like there's better things you could do in life, you know. Like it has to become an obsession to get 200% in that game. And it wasn't just like the base game either, because you had like the gem challenges, the relic challenges. Basically, you had trophies. So to beat the levels in the hub world, much like Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, more Crash Bandicoot 2 if anything, and go on to face the boss, you had to get all the trophies, but then you also had to do the optional challenges as well. And those optional challenges were gems and relics. And they had different challenges. So relics weren't just about time attack. It was just an alternate mode, let's say. But gems were like, you have to do this with a handicap. And then the relic was like, oh yeah, by the way, we're changing the thing completely. The challenge you got to do completely. And it's awful. Absolute dog shit. Yeah, it's not for the light-hearted. But yeah, it had amazing music. I will say that it had great music. I will say, of Crash Bash, it is a better Crash Bandicoot game than Crash Team Racing. Because Crash Team Racing, yeah, it has great music, it has great maps, it has a lot of personality, it plays really well. But, does it do anything Crash Bandicoot related at all? No, it doesn't. Well done, John. No, it doesn't. Like, can you tell me that any of those levels, for fuck's sake, can you tell me which of those levels looks like it belongs in the Crash Bandicoot game? The art style? Maybe, yeah, sure, but again, nothing really stands out quite like Crash Bash does. You can tell the jungle ruins are from a Crash Bandicoot game. You can tell the future levels are from a Crash Bandicoot game. You can tell, you know, the bosses or whatever are from there. But yeah. There we go. That was the key thing. That's what separates us from being just a good game to a good Crash Bandicoot game. Crash Bash wasn't a particularly good game, but by God, it was a good Crash Bandicoot game. Right, we don't need to walk into this one because we've done that. Great, okay. Let's do double header. We'd like to change characters some stage as well. So called double header because of the goons there. I'm always going to say this of the remaster, I think it's probably my favourite thing about it, is not just the visual fidelity, but the visual effects. The rain is gorgeous to behold. It really is. So you're seeing a lot more of these spinning crates than you ordinarily would. This is probably the most you'll actually see this gimmick being used. The exception to Crash versus Crash Fallen, which might actually be the case, but who knows. No, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. And I will say as well, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, for all the shit I give it, I do like some of the ideas, like the invisibility crate was awesome. The idea that you could sneak around and things like that was kind of neat. I think it also allowed you to fall through certain surfaces, I'm not entirely sure. I think Crash would really benefit from having like a Wario Land style game, where like he doesn't die as such, but like if he's set on fire he runs around on fire. Oh bugger, I've seen the button here. Because what happens is you can't get those crates there. So I'm gonna fall, die again, come back. I do like the backgrounds for this level. The castle walls over there. It's just something nice about it. It's like it really does feel different. Ordinarily, I'd feel confident about that jump. Here, I do not. There's just something about the controls I'm just still not feeling. Yeah, I'm just doing this to spite the TNT right now. Yeah, Wario Land is an underrated game. People only really remember the Game Boy Advance game called Wario Land 4, which was good in itself, but yeah, turn him into a prince. Oh, why not? Let's have a look at another death animation. This one's one of my favourites. They are good. Like, that's something that takes the sting out of death. If it's funny. If you can have a laugh about it. And that makes it better. I think this turns you into Toad. Oh. That's me being cocky, because I'm not using the double jump like I'm supposed to. It has given me enough chances to train with it. Yeah. Double jumps are just one of the best things to happen to a video game. I mean, like, the sort of mid-air jump. Viva La Dirt League, who do fantastic video game skits, did a fantastic one about the double jumping games. Yeah. I think double jump like that. Not like the Mario one where it's the triple jump. I don't like that at all. But you gotta land each time. I mean, it's cool, but I find this predictable. Here we are, using Dr. Entropy.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it!
Yeah, I still prefer the original voice actor. They've got the idea right, but yeah.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk! Give me the crystals!
It's okay. This seems to be a bit faster than I remember. The music is brilliant. So this can be a bit of a short boss battle depending on how well you do. At least in principle it is. And the design as well, like the idea of like you hit him and then he turns over to the other side and takes you through the different zones. That's really cool. It's cool that they've color-coded those things as well, because that was a pain in the ass, like, with depth perspective in the original. You couldn't tell which one was which. Like, do I need to duck? Do I need to jump?
My time is up, but yours soon will be too.
This is one of the few songs they haven't ballsed up. Yeah. But yeah, like, Dr. Entropy is one of my favourite characters. I was about to say 40k then.
You
in Crash.
insignificant morons! By defeating Entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger!
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, Who knows what it will do?
See, this is one thing I don't like, is that Crash Bandicoot games always have the potential to do something with the theme. By defeating Dr. Entropy, the machine should be unstable, right? That's definitely like an Act 4 thing rather than Act 3 thing. What happens now? Nothing. Nothing changes. In Crash Bandicoot XS, where Dr. Cortex shrinks the Earth down, are there any size mechanics involved in this? No. Nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens at all. It doesn't do anything interesting. That's why I got this. Because we've got the Death Tornado, that's what we can do. Allows us to spin just a bit longer. And go down an alternate route. Which we need the Death Tornado for, but this isn't really backtracking or anything. It can be a bit dodgy. I've never really trusted the Death Tornado in any of the games it's appeared in. I mostly use it for attacking. Because sometimes it gives you better height, sometimes it just sustains your existing height. Jumping it 10 times, you get that much more out of it. I wonder where this is taking us then. It's not really a bonus stage, is it? Was that really just for 4 lives, or something I'm missing? What am I missing there? I really just go all that way for 4 lives that I've probably now lost. Is there a gem waiting for me at the end? Let's worry about that later. It was a good test of our new abilities, at least. So I've used all those lives, only to be told there's nothing there. You don't have to use the full duration either. Just be careful, because that is going to hit an Edge crate and explode. Kill me. Never the best way. Blue gem elsewhere. That's spikes. So yeah, so with Dr. Entropy being defeated, nothing happens. Nothing happens, and that's it. And that's what I don't like about the Crash Bandicoot games, when they have an idea that could work and they do nothing with it. Like, I don't know why they bother with the story if they're just gonna survive. Because the stakes at that point don't even seem real. Well, in the context of the game. You know? Like, Crash Team Racing probably had the best story of them all. Because at least there was a reason to be in cars. Sorry, not Dr. Nitrous Oxide. Nitrous Oxide wanted to find the best racer in the galaxy. And he needed someone to challenge him. Because it had to be better than them. Otherwise you're going to turn the Earth into a concrete parking lot. And Dr. Neo Cortex definitely wanted to do that because he wanted to rule the world. So I'm not even bothering with that, just detonate it. Yep, see the crate there. Very crafty. Now, you think the body slam. But if you slam down on that, it'll land on the TNT crate. I genuinely believe that the bonus stages are some of the best lessons in game design, platform game design you can find. I believe there's a secret here. So I don't know what the idea was with the other one. Huh. Wonder if I need the blue gem to figure it out. Anyway, we've got Eye Crystal. Also got your Bye-Bye Bleeps, Tell No Tales. Future Frenzy, we see our first future level. And Tomb Wader, which is one of the best names for a level ever. Hey, can I change my character? How do I do that? Let me do it here. Ah, yes. So yeah, originally Coco would be there, top right of the screen. Bye-Bye Blimps. Which, it's not great. I don't like these levels very much. What the fuck's going on? Goalies! Destroy these blimps like so. Minding the attacks. By the way, these guys can only attack you if they're in front of you. So you will not get any attacks from them. Let's get the crates. You can shoot the balloon. Or you can shoot the barrel. Either way. Takes a bit longer to shoot the balloon. And you can do a barrel roll to avoid attacks. See our health at the bottom there. Yeah, we got our gem. So you gotta make sure you get the gem before you destroy them, because otherwise the level completes and you gotta start again. So yeah, not a bad level, not a bad idea for a level. It's just that I'm here to play Crash Bandicoot, not Ace Combat. But it wasn't too bad at the time. It's a nice little break. It's just that this is why I say that Crash Bandicoot went downhill from here, because you get way too much of this. That's your Future Frenzy.
So, Crash Bandicoot, we meet again. Ooka Ooka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
Yeah. Never quite understood what the hell they were saying in the original either, so don't worry about it. So these are the futuristic levels. Their main gimmick is conveyor belts. Yes, it's very Blade Runner. Also a very heavy emphasis on fire. Also, defeating Engine has the coolest upgrade as well, but you'll only use it about 3 times. But it is one of those things that helps you just get through the game that little bit faster. Or at least trouble-free. You've pretty much seen these enemies in some form or another. Particularly 1 and 2. And if you don't like these sort of levels, you'll hate the Crash Bandicoot games on Game Boy Advance, because I remember they had like one of the worst future levels. My god. Okay. Gotta be careful with that because you don't want to accidentally land on it while you're still spinning. So if you do a tornado attack, yeah. Hey, we haven't seen these in ages. So this is the first time we're seeing this, I think. Did they forget to add them to the previous ones? I'm fairly certain this is new. So I know the hint screen says what to do here, so you do. No? But I'm fairly certain these were in all the levels as well. Yeah, it's basically telling you to use the Death Tornado properly. I will say it seems to be working a bit better here than it did in the originals. Shame about the ordinary jump mechanics, but I can't do more. There's not a whole lot going on in gaming news that's particularly interesting. Avowed is still fine. Mumsy, right. Bobbykins. That's going to have a holiday runs. Yeah, it was alright. Yeah. Future Frenzy. Done. We didn't get anything else. I'm not surprised. Tomb Raider. What a name. As I understand it, I think Microsoft have got a Spyro game planned, but I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to spread false information either, so just take that with a pinch of salt, please. It was on the list of releases. So here, we introduce water. You can drown, like so. Doesn't take much. Basically, if the water gets above your head, it gets pretty bad. They don't seem to have given Coco an animation where basically her arms lift up like that. As if, you know, you're wading through the water, which was an indicator that if you went another step lower, you'd die. So you have to use these platforms or boxes to go across, like you would in Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to think what else is going on. So, I know I haven't talked much about Disco Elysium, probably because it's not the appropriate place to do so, but, well, it's my channel, so I go to anyway. It's my party, I'll cry if I want to. So, there's been some reveals of some Disco Elysium-like games, because basically what happened was the studio that made the game kind of went arse over tit with ownership rights. The writer, Robert Kurvitz, and his wife, and the publisher, and all that sort of stuff. Everything went to cock, basically. Over who? I'm gonna get these as well, just in case. So a lot of studios have come out with games like Disco Elysium, and they don't seem to really have the right idea about it. Like, for example, everyone has like the voice in their head, the different emotions or whatever that make up the character. It's like, no, that doesn't work for your game, because that's like that was how Harry Edouard functioned, not how your character's going to function. It would not have worked if you played as Kim Kitsuragi, because he wouldn't have those voices in his head, because he's not a mess, you know? People don't have those voices in their head like Harry does, because he needs raw emotion, and those sort of function is in his brain to do the things he does, because he's that blitzed by the amount of boozing they did. People will come up with the exact same sort of dialogue tree systems and whatnot. And some of the dialogue writing is just embarrassing. Some of the art styles just don't capture the worlds that they made like Disco Elysium did. It's getting a bit bleak, to be honest. Trying to find a spiritual successor to Disco Elysium. Well, I dig it wrong, I'm not saying I could do better, but a lot of it does come off as a bit amateurish. Like, they've only just seen the surface level of the game. Like, it's all the superficial stuff as well. They haven't looked beyond the surface. Ah, so I got a death circuit. I got a death route because I succeeded at the bonus challenge, which resets. problems. Oh, no, 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 no. I gotta time it. Let's go again. Which isn't quite as clear as the original. Again, the water effects are just a bit too high fidelity, I want to say, but that's probably not the word I'm looking for that to particularly work. Also interesting as well, Coco's laptop is waterproof. Really? Well, at least I got the blue gem, so that's good. So now we can do another one. But we didn't get the crystal. After all that, we still got to go in. I might as well try the bonus level again. I don't mind Tomb Raider, it's one of my favorite levels in the game. But yeah, I'm glad I got that, to be honest. I'm happy about that. It does unfortunately mean waiting for the water. It is good when there's a level where you're like, despite the hazards in the level, I can still move on. It's like there, bounce on the crates. Jesus. Also, the TNT crates have shadows even on the water. It's very interesting. There's something very satisfying about doing that. Probably harkens back to Crash. Disco Elysium. I love it. But I'm like, I agree with what I heard someone else say. It's like, look, do I really need another one? The first one was like good, do I really need to add another Disco Elysium? That's a good point, because it's a game that I want to play immediately after I've completed it. But I did that once, and I'm like, I'm not enjoying it. It's a game that you have to give about a few months to a year a break from, no matter how much you want to go back and play it again. Because you have to give it time, and you have to really think about the next time you're going to play it. And have a build as well. Like, by all means, play it earnestly the first time. Second time I did it though, the second time I played Disco Elysium, I played as a super cop. And I kept shouting, I am the law. It's just hilarious. But the next time I play, I'm probably going to play... I might play earnestly, I'm not sure. I might go for a lot of intellectual stuff, because I was going for like a really sort of like fighty cop. But I don't know. I played a very sorry centrist cop. Which is funny. Yeah, it's... But a lot of games are just going to fall flat because they're only going for the surface level observations of Disco Elysium. Be it the politics, be it the dialogue choices, the way you interact with the world, the leveling up mechanics, things like that. Yeah, I think they're going to fall into a trap of very... That's me thinking I'm smarter than I am. And again. Nice, of course. Ooh. Oh yeah, one of the tomb levels in Crash Bandicoot, what was it, Entranced? It was absolutely diabolical, because you had like this water slides that kept going down like this. It was a side scroller. Again, you can watch it on my channel. And getting the gem on that was a pain, because you just had to guess which was going to be your next, you know, stop that had the most crates or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. Shame, really, because like, I think things like that marred an otherwise fantastic game. What else is going on? Yeah, I guess thoughts on Avowed are it really does feel like Pillars of Eternity 3. But it's not. In the same way that Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel to a sequel. Don't ask me, alright? Please, for the love of God. I don't want to go through that again. Right, that's there to trap you. That's trying to trick you into thinking I'm going to just stay a bit longer and just get all these crates on one path, ignoring the rising tide. Think of like the frog boiling in water analogy, which by the way is not real. That was never a thing. Frogs do not sit in increasingly boiling water. They will leap out if they detect it's getting too hot. Experiments have been conducted to prove that. And it's a shame to do such a thing, you know, animal cruelty and the like, but at least we know. We've got our German crystal now, so we're ready, I think, to face Engine. Roughly. What am I missing? Was that level I just walked past? Oh yes, there was, wasn't there? Tell no tales, of course. Let's save the game. What's for the year? Subscribe. Just checking for. This might actually be the last of the water levels, I'm not sure, because there aren't many of them. Right. I'll have a look around the back here. Unpleasant motion blur. Have a look at that. Is that actually a thing that I can change? There's ambient occlusion or whatever. I don't really understand a lot of BC settings, if I'm honest. People can try and explain it to me, I just can't seem to get me head around it. To say I pay a lot of money for my computers and I'm just like, I don't know. That just seems good. I think I'm a bit more knowledgeable than I think. Yeah. There's just some things that, like, in the settings I'm like, should I be turning that off or? Look at that. Oh. Yeah, so normally what would happen there is, he would hit you with his horse. Now, I don't know how to get to those lives. I don't think I've ever tried. I'm guessing that I think you got to go underneath the water or something. Or there's a slight gap somewhere. Or is it really just as simple as going around here? I think we're right there. Well, the live's just there. No, they're up there. Like, I just find it interesting myself. Excuse me 1 second, I'm just gonna grab something. No, I'll fuck it. There's an extra life under there, I'm not bothered with it. Oh yeah, Pac-Man World Remastered was on Steam as well. I hope it still is. But yeah, it's a good platform game. If you love Crash Bandicoot, you'll love Pac-Man World. Either the originals or the one on Steam. It's pretty good. I know some people weren't very happy with the remaster. I think it was due to the soundtrack not being PGM. Or some other sort of file format they weren't very happy with, which I get. You know, I'm not as much of an audiophile as I would like to be. Because, don't get me wrong, I like having high quality headphones and things like that. And earbuds, but I don't spend, I just can't afford to spend like audiophile money on the stuff that's like really good, and I kind of need to preview it. I need to compare it to what I've got to fully appreciate it, because there's no point in me buying this really high-end gear if I ain't gonna know for certain the difference. But then like, I mean, I've been doing YouTube for however many years now, like press 15 years. Look what I got to show right. But I've noticed recording quality has improved throughout the years. Like going to Blue Yeti was incredible.
You want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Can't believe I've still got about another hour of play yet left. So, nice and simple. As a very typical Crash Bandicoot boss. Although now pretty much everything is open to attack. Shoot what you see. Boss fight music is great. I haven't paid enough attention to N-Sane's boss fight music. Which I should. But it's still, to be honest, it's actually the most Crash Bandicoot song I've heard in a very long time. It's very Crash 1. I do not like the vibration of the controller. Sort of pure tiger enemies. These floating mines are a pain in the ass. You can't hit them, so you have to just dodge out the way, just hope they go straight. But yeah, the depth perspective is a pain. The rockets, however, you can absolutely take down. I do like the tiger face on the back. That's quite cool. You know, I'd love to play Star Fox. I'm not really into like sort of flight sims and that sort of thing. You know, like arcade shooting games and that. But well, besides Time Crisis, but like this, I genuinely love this. I'd love to play Star Fox. I remember playing Star Fox Assault and Dinosaur Planet. You know. Yeah, Fruit Bazooka. That's our next upgrade. It shoots fruit, and it doesn't come out of your bumper supply, so it doesn't take away from your extra lives. It's not really necessary at all.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
As of now, I have to face Dr. Neocortex. Levels 21 to 25 are gone tomorrow. Orange Asphalt. Flaming Passion. Mad Bombers. And Bug Light. Excuse me 1 second, please. Nip away for a break, and then we'll continue this. And I am back. Alright. I think we'll do another future level. I don't like how long it takes to load that stuff. It was a bit of a pain in the originals as well. This is our fruit bazooka. There you are. It's like as if they just gave up at this point. They're just like, yeah, you know what, just end it. So you can hit that thing, but it's totally ineffective against it. And we're about to find out why. There you are. Your fruit bazooka in action. That's pretty much the only enemy that really sort of needs it. Or you could just do that. It is good for getting hard to reach crates. That's about it. The sound is nice. Still missing an exclamation mark. Just trying to go back just far enough to see if there's anything I was missing back there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Because I've always struggled with that. The range isn't unlimited. Yeah, if anything's in front of it, it will destroy that first. Anything over here? I've activated something somewhere else. I don't know. It's gonna do my own. You know what, we're not getting the gems, so we're not gonna bother. Because I can't find this other... Oh, hang on. Oh, was I meant to go back here? Ah! Okay. Right, so that actually reveals nothing, okay. Or does it? Is it when I get all of them? No, it's not. No, I don't know where this other crate is. And it's going to do my head in all day. Every single time I've done this level, I'm like, where's that final metal crate? But it's okay. Well, I don't pretend to be all that wise in the ways of Crash. I really don't. Spyro's my domain. But I do love the games. I genuinely do love these games. They're fantastic. Oh no! I needed that TNT crate there to conk those out. Oh god, well we're not getting the crates, so I'll bother with the bonus level. In fact, you know what, we'll do the bonus level. Because we still have to show the content. But yeah, this... pain in the ass. Great. I died before I even started the bonus level, that's just... yeah, of course I did. You've seen that. Yeah, these last few levels always do my nutting. I really do. And it's a shame. I think it's such a shame. Sometimes the games can just be so spiteful at the end. I get it's like, it's a nice bit of a challenge or whatever, but other times it's like, nah. You know, read the room. It's why I'm not that, like, I've sort of, like, contracts that, like, I'm probably not going to get any more than, like, whatever, 25 crystals in the next game. If I get gems, great, but I'm not busting home for it. I'm done doing that. It just ain't worth it anymore. My hair's thin enough as is. I don't need the extra stress. Beautiful skies there they've done. Really nice effects. Ancient rockets. That was a bit of foreshadowing earlier for what we're gonna get. Oh really? We're all the way back here, right? Okay. So we at least get our crystal. So we did. Then we're good. Yeah, I apologise that I haven't got the Vim and Vigour. It's going to be high energy with this. I just genuinely just I can only take so much. We're going to go for the gem first. So we'll let everyone else pass for a bit. Orange Asphalt does also have one of the nicest aesthetics. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, the police cars move now. As far as I can tell on this level, there's no other sort of secret levels or entrances or exits or anything like that. It's just purely what you get. It's just the level. That's it. So you know you travelled in time because soda's only 5 cents. Ever use move pal? No? Oh good, right, okay. Just go around there. Just gonna go with crates. We missed a gem. Crates are going to start again. I mean, even if I don't get all the gems on camera, I can at least use them for a personal save file. I probably won't play the game immediately after I've done recording it, but I've got cloud save, so there's that. I don't know what else is going on, to be honest. I read an interesting discussion earlier about explain like I'm 5, what killed the RTS genre? And the answer is, I would say Blizzard is almost entirely responsible for the death of... Basically, I think they touched their hands on. They killed MMOs with World of Warcraft, whether they intended to or not. I think they did the same with StarCraft as well, with the competitive scene. Because RTS was never really that massively competitive. Like, the things that people do in RTS now are just completely different to what RTS was about before. It's why I like watching Dawn of War 2 replays. I like watching The Last Stand or Retribution replays, because it's just people having a fun time, controlling a bunch of dudes, and just getting to do different things. It's not 1,000 actions per minute or anything like that. It's just nice and chilled out, which is just what you want. You don't want to be racing ahead. Excuse me 1 second. And I am back, and my darling dearest needed me. And yes, onwards with the game. Yes, I don't think we're getting the crystal today, are we? Are we getting our gem? We are. So now we can just worry about getting the crystal. Whereas we're no longer distracted, so that's good. I don't think there's ever been a level in a Crash Bandicoot game where, besides Turtle Woods in Crash Bandicoot 1, where not getting the crates got you anything. And even then, I'm trying to think of a level where you actually... where there were no crates at all. Because even the skippable intro level, which I'm told by Balaclava, I believe, you could actually go back and revisit. And I think you did it by going down on the elevator in Crash Bandicoot 2. But anyway, yeah. Focus on efficiency now. Alright, yes, I was talking about RTS before, wasn't I? Yeah, because I'm going to be playing Dawn of War at some stage. Doing all 3 games. Yes, believe it or not, there's a 3rd Dawn of War game. Yeah, so... I genuinely believe that competitiveness killed it, because the production values of the campaigns were great. Like, Warcraft is very well known for its story. In fact, you wouldn't have World of Warcraft without the story of Warcraft and all the compelling stuff that goes on with it. With StarCraft, again, StarCraft 2 has an amazing campaign. these things are not forgotten in the community, I would hope, and certainly not in the RTS genre. They are staples of it. You have things like Warhammer Battle March or Mark of Chaos, if you don't get the DLC with it. And again, a really, really good game because of its campaign. Not remembered because of its multiplayer, although the fact that you could actually have an army painter was really, really good. Right, okay. Is it going to let me replay the level? Immediately, or no, it's going to ask me that. Or is it? Yes, restart. Thank you. Yeah, so... yeah, because the reason why I think competitive killed it is because you compare competitive play to like the campaigns and you see like how much less intense it is, and then when you start making a game around competitive instead of letting it grow organically, which is why a lot of real-time strategy games or RTS games fail, it immediately just backfires on you. Because you haven't let the game grow organically, you haven't got a simple to learn, hard to master game. Halo 3 entered the MLG, the Major League Gaming scene, because everyone was on a level playing field, and what you really brought to the table was your skill and your map knowledge. Otherwise, knowing where the weapons were, things like that. It wasn't that hard to get into. Whereas now, a lot of RTS games, I look at them, I'm like, I want to like this game, but you're asking me to do way too much. As a, for like, even just in the single player component, you're asking me to do way too much. And if I don't do it the way you want me to, I immediately lose efficiency. And I'm way behind, and now the enemy, I've just made the game harder for myself because I haven't played optimally. And yeah, there's a lot of people who are holding up a game, who are the backbone of the game, just by doing the single player campaigns and whatnot. But if you make the game super sweaty at the start, you just have to keep doing more and more things to make it more complex. And there's only so much you can do before players figure it out, and then they move on to the next meta and things like that. Yeah. So I wasn't keen on that. It's a shame because there's a lot of RTS games I'd love to play, but I'm like, oh, I have to be a pro RTS player. No, I don't have the mental bandwidth. I play too many different genres to spend what little time I do trying to get good at this one. Well, if there was a death route, I ain't got it anymore. Unless it comes after the bonus stage, in which case I'm saved. But yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you can also get those guys up there as well. Oh nice, it also destroys the cocoon as well. That's one shot. Oh, come on! What am I doing? I could just hit the crate from over here. So yeah. But yeah, real-time strategy games can be very demanding in that regard. I'm just not entertaining that anymore. It's a shame because I really want to enjoy a good RTS campaign. And so people like me, unfortunately, are like relegated to games like Civ, where you sly motherfucker. I don't know if that's how it worked in the original games. Oh no, I got the wrong window, okay. Yeah. In fact, what am I even doing anyway? Why am I wasting time with them? Lighting there was absolutely beautiful. Oh yes, he did. Nice. That'll be the death platform there that I ain't getting anymore. This is a bonus round that I can reach nice and easily, which there isn't. So we'll just have to go. You can also do that as well together, though. If you can get close enough. I do not trust the attack perspective at all. I'm dead serious about that now. Oh, Christ. I wonder if I were to go back, could I possibly get to that death stage? It does mean risking that checkpoint, and I'd rather just go for the green gem naturally instead. Really? Why didn't I double jump? This part will probably be a bit longer actually because we just want to try and get a few more things done. Show you the secret levels. And show you what's required to nice try. Yeah, there is a good chance that we percentage at least. Oh, never mind. Because there's no green crate here. We probably need that on the death room. So we've got the crystal at least. That's about it. Which is okay. Which is absolutely fine. Mad bombers. Let's go.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
That's in no way helpful whatsoever. So I'm going to shoot down the bombers, which are moving targets. Try and get our crates first. So the problem with the gimmicky levels as well is, like, if you like a gimmick enough, you're not going to get enough of it. Because it has to share. Like, you only have so much real estate. You don't have to hit anywhere in particular, I don't think. The engines are like the weak spots. That wasn't the best idea, but well. Oh, wow. Okay, this one. Yeah, you have to share real estate. The game has to share real estate with all the other things. Like, you know, the actual game platform. One more crate again. Yeah. So again, real quick. What? No, don't delete it. Okay. And now we're on Bug Light. And a new path by collecting all the colour gems. Okay. I do like that idea, actually, that there is a reason why you're going for very specific gems. And they all come together. I like that bit of backtracking. I really genuinely don't know why I'm having as much trouble with this game as I am here. Like this just doesn't happen. You just don't die. This is what you got to deal with now. I do like the light mechanic. I like that they've kept it in all 3 games. It's something I've never really fully appreciated. We're not that bothered about the weapon itself. We're more bothered about bits. Now we haven't got all the colour gems, as you'll see here. We've only got 3, so none of this really matters. We might be able to get through. But unlikely. So we've got to step back out of the way. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, maybe we might come out of this. I always say this, we might just come out of it. It's very unlikely that we will. Like, I have way too little time to record, like, it's only because I'm on annual leave. And just trying to use it all up. That I'm able to record as much as I can. Because weekends are now going to eat a lot of time away from the computer. Which is a good thing, I guess. It's a good problem to have. But I just fell. Yeah. Thought I did. But at least I think I pretty much did the intent. I hate that the Death Tornado can interrupt your jumps in the most inconvenient way possible. The crate's there now. Got the crate indicator there, so we're all good. I do like how the light illuminates the rest of the level. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I just saw the bottom of them. Oh, nice. I think a lot more of the level was being lit up previously as well. Nice. Got both. It's not often I get the silver gem in this level, so that's quite nice. And now, I have to face Dr. Neocortex and Uka Uka. Look at that, we've done 52% of the game. That's probably the lowest percentage you could possibly get in a video game. You've completed, you've beat the final boss, you've done half the game.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems to have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you. Crash Bandicoot, for the last time, give the crystals to me.
So here we have what is one of the best final battles to the Crash Bandicoot games. In fact, actually said it's the best one. This theme will carry over into Crash Bash as well, the battle for Green. Sorry, see if I can double jump out of there. I can't! So, there we are, so that opens up. I love the aesthetics here as well, of the ancient and the futuristic. The boss music's okay. The original's very good as well. So just like Ripperoo, you don't want to get too close to those things. You do not want to cross the beams there. It's going to try and suck you. Oh yes, no, so you got to spit like him into there. To Uka Uka is there to aid him. It's more bloody use to him than Aku Aku is to me at times. This is another we've got to deal with. I'd actually say this is possibly the best song out of the remastered trilogy. And it also says, this is like the hardest boss of the entire trilogy. So here you've got to be a lot more proactive because they will clash on your position. That's like the sound they make as well. Oobaga! We know our speed shoes, and if you look here as well, on the left hand side you can also see the power-ups as well, in addition to the gems and crystals.
Defeated again! This is not fair! Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
And as ever with the FU endings, not happy with that as a feature. We've already sit through the credits once, we don't need to do it again. Let's get us some relics and add us some more stuff, as well as try out the new level. Oh, I don't want to delete. So now we've got the speedy shoes, so yeah, we can't use them here. It used to be that you could run around the lobby. Let's try and get ourselves a relic. Let's do so by getting ourselves a speedy shoes. That probably would have helped our time quite a bit, actually. So now we can sprint. A gold relic. There we go. And cack it is because I've only got a gold relic. I could try that one. What else? Let's do Orient Express. The level names are great in the Crouch Between games. I've got to give them that much. Oh. Well, that was a good start, wasn't it? We missed the clock. Don't think we've beaten any developers' bests today, are we? Smudder. Oh no, really? As a reminder, you get no checkpoints. You can get Aku Aku masks, but you're not getting checkpoints. So you have to do the entire level in one swell foop. One fell swoop. Aku Aku masks could be incredibly handy in these levels though. I stopped running past them. I just don't get caught up on the walls, but never mind. Yeah, so gold is like the middle. You need a platinum for like the best reward. Okay. I don't think actually you need 5 relics. I think you just need the value of 5 sapphire relics. Because it's sapphire, gold and platinum in that order. Well, obviously it could be the Thailand, great. Oh, I think we do actually need 5 relics. Don't really want to do any dinosaur levels, don't really want to do making waves. Have we got anything else we can do the time trial for? G-Wiz, why not? We'll do G-Wiz. Be careful with the spin attack because it does slow you down somewhat. Yeah, since the name of this is where the wizard is first introduced, the enemy. I noticed this as well, like I think in Crash Bandicoot 3, there's a lot fewer chances for invulnerability. You don't get enough Aku Aku masks in the level, I don't think, to become invincible. Nice, we got a platinum relic at first. Not so cack. So, before we do, we need to future tense as well. So, yeah, I might as well give my thoughts, concluding my opinions on this game. Since we've leaderboard. What's the leaderboard? Okay. Well, I have done it, so. Okay. Still nothing, okay. Right, let's do some. Oh, I can do double header as well. Bosses do not have time trials or anything like that as well. Yeah, the N-Sane Trilogy, it's good. I have enjoyed playing it. There are unnecessary aggravations I've found. Most of the controls, that's cost me my platinum. That's 5 seconds that I've just earned there, that's good. Shit! Is there a way to retry? These. So yeah, there are problems with the N-Sane Trilogy that haven't been fixed, which do need to be addressed. There are problems with the controls. Some of the music is off, and it's quite clear that it was done on purpose. I don't know why, I can't understand why they chose to remove parts of the song, or just underplay parts of the song. There's many choruses that are just missing stuff. I like to understand why, but I doubt I'm gonna get an explanation. Oh, damn. So, I'm not owed one, but I'd just like to know what happened with the music and why they did the way things the way they did. Not to complain, just out of curiosity. I should just explain as well, if it's not apparently obvious to people who haven't played before. The yellow crates, whatever number is denoted on there, whatever number is on there denotes the amount of seconds that are froze. So watch the clock now. So I've now paused the clock for 2 seconds. After I've just been assaulted. Yeah, I need that Aku mask to get those 5 seconds. Or how many seconds it is. Because they're a big part of time attack. I lose way too much time with the Death Tornado, so I've got to make one spin attack and I'm going to make it count. Platinum, thank God for that. See. The graphical fidelity is gorgeous, the art style is quite good. There are some graphical glitches I've noticed, and I can't begin to explain why they exist. So yeah. Oh, still need one more, okay. Where else can we go to get a quick... time attack? I just need one really fast one. I ain't getting it from them, okay. I guess we're doing... Dingodile! Have you got anything for me? Tomb Time would be probably pretty good first. Midnight Run, here we are. We'll do these levels because these are just quick. Ah, so Puma can apparently smash through certain hazards if she goes at speed. This thing. I'm an idiot. At least we know where the time freeze crates are going to be. No! As long as we get a sapphire, we're good enough. Let's go to the hidden wall point. Ah, so the barrels we can break. Oh. So I just slide down just to catch myself there. Yeah, very little I would say has been served by this remaster. I think I have more complaints than I do positives. I'm not saying that it's a bad game or anything like that, it's just that very little has been done in service to the game. I think some of it has more been to serve the developers' egos or whatever. Like, no, we know what's best. It's like, okay. Yeah, when you see it, it's like, no, sorry mate, this ain't it. So we should now have enough relics to get here. So this is our new warp room elevator thing. Still there, takes us down. Here, you need 5 relics to unlock the next Neo-Core systems. You can see there the clones being made as well. It's very Terminator. See there what they were being turned into. There's a scientist goon. Next one. It's being made into a pirate. There you go. Sure that was. Oh, maybe a prince. I say okay. That one's a mummy. They're being sent back in time, Terminator style. And this, I think, is older than... This looks like the time machine in... Oh, Jesus. Ski crazed. Okay. Hang 'em high requires 10 relics. Ah, yes, you gotta get sapphire relics. Area 51. So we're not doing this. But I thought I'd show you this anyway. Future Frenzy. Yeah, alternate stuff. It's a power. So you'll want to check out Warfare first, because I ain't doing these right now. But, yeah, this is ski crazed. You want a gem? We could do this real quick. We can have a look at it. There's no crystal here. But again, it's another one of these sort of... Oh, is it non-linear? Not non-linear. Yeah, so you need the relics to unlock the walls. And you only need a platinum, so you only need a sapphire, so that's good. So you don't need the highest accolade. Which is a relief. Because that would be so much. Yeah, there's something very special about the bonus levels in Crash Bandicoot games. It's nice to see that there's extra content. And a goal for you to work towards. But no, this is the final part of a bit of Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy for me. I will be doing Crash Bandicoot 4 afterwards. I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I'm going to complete it. I will try my best. But we'll do what we can. But I do not promise. I don't know when I'll record it. I'm probably going to want a break from Crash for the time being. But yeah. So there's any secrets around there. ski crazed. I don't quite get the joke of this one. I was like stir crazy. Or stir fry crazy as I call it, but it has been a pleasure to play though, really it has. It's just I've just been tired. Fortunately, after our holiday, I do feel a lot better. Yeah, like fitness activity really does suit me. Like big shocker, right? You know, improving your health is actually good for you. But I've really felt like $1 million lately. And yeah, I ain't playing your game, mate. I have no gem. So we got a gem. So yeah, that's like brute or an alto level or whatever. So yeah, I think that's how you get the yellow gem, I believe it. And you can come back there anytime you like now. You've got the 5 relics required. I do like the little icon there for Ski Craze, that's pretty cool. So, there's still... there's 47 gems. Ooh. And still 5 colour gems. 31 relics as well. 31 because we have Future Tense. Which will be the final thing we do here. This is an original level created by Vicarious Visions for the game. It was not featured in the original. As far as I can tell, it was DLC, so it was sold separately. But it now comes with the game on the PC release at least. Force to have it. There are 145 crates here. As you can probably guess, this level's going to feature its own challenges. Okay. I was just curious about how to shoot those guys in the background, but I assume that's okay. I wonder if they've introduced any new enemies. Certainly introduced some new challenges. That was very clever though. See, I like when devs do things like this, because it shows, like, and this as well, again, they show that they understood the assignment, so to speak. To quote a meme. And that's cool. I think that actually already exists somewhere in the game, but yeah. That'd be an interesting challenge if we find for that. Oh, I've just got a bazooka. Just trying to trick you into going there. Right, I'm getting that checkpoint first. It's probably not a good idea. I'd rather do that all over again. You cruel little bastard. What sadistic motherfucker made this? You horrible shitheads. You know what that is? It's a good old death room. Well, we ain't getting there, are we? So we ain't getting the gem. Probably. I'm not finding out if we are or not. I ain't doing it. To invincibility for the win. I do like that they're just giving you more and more opportunities to explore weapons. So like, do you want to get away? Because if you want to, you can. That's good. That's good. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough to do this right now. Yeah, bravo, bravo. Piss off. Right. We ain't getting any gems here, but we might as well see the end of the level. Just say that we've done it, right? Nice. That is cool. Oh, they've got the reflection there. Again, it's... I like that it's using mechanics. That were there before and weren't used by Naughty Dog. That does a lot for me. That genuinely is really good. I've got to give VV that. Because they knew how to do good level design. I've said this with the Entranced and Crash Bandicoot XS / The Big Adventure. Oh nice, there was just one out of range there. There was a crate out of range and you can hit it with this guy. You can see the reflection there. Again! Really good stuff. Do that, knock it out. I think I'm just gonna do my Death Tornado. Oh, you just keep going higher and higher. Look at that. Again, just... You can see down there the enemies. Yeah, they clearly knew what they were doing. I mean, I'm no good at this level, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't have to be good at it to appreciate how well put together it is. I could see the labour of love. Bravo! Yeah, seriously, bravo to Vivi for that. That was a really good level. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Well, not me actually not getting any gems or anything, but I had a good time with it. So yeah, yeah, I'm happy with that. Got to do it in 2 minutes, Jesus. But that was intense. And I'm happier for knowing that that is the level design that they went with. You know, it's interesting actually that, like, yes, Vicarious Visions were trusted with this, but they weren't trusted with making It's About Time. Because that's the sort of game where I'd want to see Vivi's talents in a 3D space, rather than just in the 2D space with the Game Boy Advance games. But we'll see what Toys will have in store for us. But for the time being, that has been Crash Bandicoot, the N-Sane Trilogy. An incomplete of it. Well, as I say though, it is only a bit of Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy. Thank you ever so much for watching. Take care, stay for now, and please enjoy the rest of your day and even your week. Stay for now.